Hey everybody, this is Tammy at All About Living. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you so much. Today we're going to be making chicken and dumplings right out of our pantry. Down and dirty, 30-minute weeknight meal. Let's get to it. Okay, what you're going to need is some salt and some pepper, some chicken bouillon, a can of mixed vegetables, or not. It doesn't have to have it, but we're going to put them in there just because we need some veggies in our life. 6 cups of water and some minced garlic. And the star of the show, some chicken. And I have just some chicken that I already had in the freezer, and I thawed it out, and that's what we're having. Then for your dough, for your dumplings, all you're going to need is some all-purpose flour, unsifted, some baking powder, a little bit of lard or shortening, and some ice water. And that's it. Let's get started. 6 cups of water. So we need 6 teaspoons of bouillon. Now if you have, lots of broth, then go ahead and it's just 6 cups of whatever you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We're going to stir that bouillon in. Okay, now we're going to get the stove on. And we're going to put that on high. Put that broth back over there. Add our chicken. A tablespoon of minced onion. Minced garlic. If you don't like garlic, don't put it in there. We like garlic, so it's always pretty much a staple. Stir that around a little bit. We're going to open our can of vegetables. And I'm not even going to worry about taking the broth out of that. That's just fine. Just adds a little more liquid. Not going to hurt a thing. Okay, get that mixed around. I didn't say it in the ingredient list, and I apologize. It was sitting right here in front of me, and I still didn't do it. We need a half of a stick of butter. Now we're going to let this come to a boil, just like it is. Don't it look good already? Doesn't even need a dumpling. Look at that. Okay. Now while we're letting that come up to a boil, we're going to come over here and make our dumplings. Okay, we're going to need 1.5 cups of unsifted flour. Three teaspoons. 3 teaspoons baking powder. And 1/4 cup of lard. Now we're going to get that blended, just like you were blending a biscuit. You'll go ahead and incorporate that lard. You can do it with your fingertips. You can do it with a fork. You can do it with the pastry cutter. You can, that's about the only 3 ways I know. But okay, I think that looks good enough. This is ice water, super, super cold. And there's no measurement for this. It's just by side. You'll want just enough to make a good dough. That's all you're looking for. We're going to add a little bit more. Don't get crazy. A tablespoon or 2 will do you at a time. Because every flour is different, every dough is different, humidity is different every day. But what you're wanting is a consistent dough. And that still might be just a little too thick. I'm going to go in with maybe another tablespoon. I think that'll do it. Just where it'll stick on that, it'll go on the spoon and go into your pot. There we go. Now all we gotta do is wait for that broth to boil and we'll be ready to go. At this point, you're gonna want to taste your broth, see how you're doing on salt. So we're just gonna see. Oh yeah, I don't need any salt. So I'm not going to add any. If you taste your broth and you need salt at this point, that's when you put it in. You know, because salt's all relative and it's a matter of preference. So that's what you need to know. Okay, we're up at that boil. Now what we need to do is turn this down to medium, because we want now just a simmer. When we put those dumplings in, we just want it to be simmering. Alright, we're down to a simmer. We're going to get started. Okay, we're going to start by taking that dough off and getting the spoon hot. And then we're just going to take little pieces of dough. Drop that dough. The beauty of drop dumplings is that they don't take a whole lot of time. There's no rolling. There's no lot of ingredients. And they are so, so good. Okay, this is just a regular tablespoon. And so it's not even probably a half a tablespoon is the size I like my dumplings. But that also means they get done faster. They're on the table sooner. I don't think it really matters how big your dumplings are, but just in case you're wondering about mine, that's what I do. Now I got to move this around a little bit so I can put some more in there. We're on our way to done. That's the last one more. And see how soft and puffed they are? That's what you're looking for. Now we're just going to put the lid on that and let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and then we'll do a taste test. 10 minutes are up. Pull this out, taste it, but we're going to let it cool first. It's good, but it needs to cook a few more minutes. It's still a little doughy in the middle, so we're going to just let it keep cooking. Okay, we're going to pull this lid off this last time, and there's no way those dumplings aren't done with it going like that. So, it's time to plate it up. We're going to turn that off and get ready to plate. That's it there. Make sure we get some of that good gravy. And there you have it, folks. Chicken and dumplings on a weeknight. It can be done. Okay, everybody, that's it. Simple weeknight pantry meal. All you have is just a few basic ingredients that everybody should have in their cupboards at any given time. If y'all enjoyed this or found any value, come back and see us. Like, subscribe, and share. Good night.